Welcome to another episode of Class Haven Farm. So what do we got going on today? Well, today I want to show you guys what we dragged home. So the Chicken Whisperer and I had a little adventure last night in dragging this bad boy home. So make sure you stay tuned, follow us all the way through, and find out what we plan on doing with this gem of a camper. All right, if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Andy, and this is Class Haven Farms. So what we have here is we have an old single axle camper that we drug home last night with the Duramax. You guys should have seen some of the looks that we got towing this thing home. I did have my nephew following behind, so I can only imagine what him and his wife were thinking as they were following this as we pulled it back to the farm. But as you can see, it fits perfect on the back of the 790 John Deere. So the game plan is to make this into a mobile chicken coop. That's right, a mobile egg laying chicken coop. That's what we plan on using this for. And it's perfect because it's the perfect size for the 790. It's not too big, and we can pull it down here in our bottom pasture throughout the spring, summer, and early fall months. Now, I will probably pull this thing back up towards the house, but it is super windy today. And down in our bottom field here, the wind is like gushing over top our heads right now. You can actually, I don't know if you guys be able to see it, but the trees are just all over the place right now. But down here, it's not too bad. So I thought maybe I'd pull it down here so we could do this video and record it and show it to you guys. But pretty cool. Just an idea that I've had floating around. You know, I've talked about doing the old hay wagon frame, which I still have, and making that into an egg mobile. But you know, you got to build walls, you got to build sides, and this just so happened somebody needed to get rid of it. It didn't cost me anything besides just dragging it home. Tire stayed aired up, hubs didn't overheat and bearings explode on me. So yeah, I don't know, I think it'd be pretty fun. The dogs like it. Look at Ruby checking it out. All right, let's go inside and then look at the rustic inside of this thing. All right, so as we come in on the inside, we have the dinette here, which this was back in its original state, you could fold this table down, and then you have cushions, and you could lay across, and that would be a bed, right? And then you come up, and you have the little kitchen area here with a sink, and 3-burner cooktop with a range. Over here would be the cushions that you would use to put over on that bed there. This bed here, actually, or this bench, actually pulls out and then folds out into a bed. That's pretty cool. This probably was where a refrigerator was at one point in time because it's got some refrigeration lines here. A funny story about this opening is that yesterday when we were pulling this thing home, there was a piece of metal grate that was here, and that went flying off as we were driving down the road. Got some extra storage here. Look at that. Comes with hangers. Comes with oven mitts. Perfect. Now, you may be looking around and saying, well, I don't see a bathroom. And you would think, yes, there's no bathroom, right, Ruby? No bathroom. But there is a bathroom. You actually open this door up there. Oh, look. The Chicken Whisperer is in there using the bathroom. So, yeah, so it's got a toilet. Hey, go back in there real quick. So I want you guys to look. We got a 10-year-old, perfect size for a 10-year-old, right? That would be your tub, your shower. So he's standing on wood planks. So if you pulled those out, then you would just take your hose and you would shower and do everything in here. So as I said in the short video, the epitome of the, going potty, shower, and a shave. What do you think, Chicken Whisperer?
Pretty good.
Yeah. So my question that we have now is we have to figure out what we're going to name this thing, right? So there's 2 names that we have out there, and we want your help. trying to decide what we're going to name this. So here's how we're going to do that. We need you to leave a comment down below going for one of the two names, right? So my name that I would like to call it is the Cluck Wagon, right? Chicken Whisperer would like to call it, what would you like to call it again?
The frickin' chicken trailer.
Frickin' chicken trailer. All right, so we need your help. Leave a comment down below. Do you want the Cluck Wagon? Put in Cluck Wagon. If you want the frickin' chicken trailer, right? You put that in. Let's see what you guys pick. So my thought process here is where this is going to be where the roosting poles are. Pull all this out. I have a perfect nesting box set that'll go right there. So nesting box there. Possibly more roosting poles over here. And then another nesting box section over here after we take out the bathroom. All right. Roof's not bad. It is a little soft around the air conditioner. I think what I want to do though, I'm going to pull this air conditioner out because it's an old, I'm sure it's like R12 air conditioning, and I'm sure that compressor is super, super heavy. So we'll pull that thing off the roof and probably put a piece of plywood over top, epoxy it in, just so we don't have any leakage issues and things like that. All right, so Chicken Whisperer and I are having a little contest amongst ourselves, and we want you guys to help us out. So my choice for the name of this camper is the Cluck Wagon. That's what I would like to call it. The Chicken Whisperer would like to call it, go ahead, what do you want to call it?
The frickin' chicken trailer.
The frickin' chicken trailer. So this is where we need y'all's help, all right? I want you to drop a comment down below. Do you want the Cluck Wagon or do you want the frickin' chicken trailer? Now, if somebody puts Cluck Wagon in there and then you guys just hit a like for that, then we're going to count that many votes as well as many people write Cluck Wagon. And if somebody puts frickin' chicken trailer and people like that, we'll count all the likes plus the original frickin' chicken trailer.
Frickin' chicken
trailer comment. So yeah. But yeah, pretty cool. I don't know. Something fun to do, something different. I think it's a pretty cool idea. Cool thing is there was an awning on it. My neighbor and his buddy have a school bus, and they are making that into a little RV. So they are going to use the awning that was on here, and I think some other pieces from in here because there's a decent fuse panel block in here and some wiring and stuff like that they might be able to use. And I was like, whatever you need, go ahead and use it. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty fun, something different. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you leave comments down below letting us know how you would like to see this named, right? Yeah. And if you like this stuff, like it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow us along. I don't have the other microphone. Do you need it? Do you want to say anything? No. All right, so Chicken Whisperer wanted me to go in this bathroom and see how I fit. Oh. Ooh, buddy. All right, so we'll say that the wood planks, if they weren't there, I might be able to shower in here because that would drop me down. And let's see, bathroom. Oh, I hope I don't go through this toilet. Whew. Yeah, that would be a nice, comfy way to go potty. I don't know. Pretty cool though, man. It would actually be pretty cool to renovate this thing and make it back into a camper, but I think it'd be cooler to make it into a chicken coop, right? But headroom, I mean, I'm all the way up on my tippy toes, or not on my tippy toes, but on the balls of my feet, so got like a little bit of room there. Yeah, pretty cool. Let's walk outside real quick and we'll show them this idea that I have. Go ahead and focus on walking so you don't trip. So an idea that I have for the chickens, obviously you could put a ramp here, they could come in and out of that door, but I don't really like that. I would like to keep that door shut. But over here, which is that bench that I showed you guys, I think I could build a ramp. Here, back up a little bit. I think I could build a ramp here, and we have one of those automatic chicken doors from Vevor. So we could put that here, and this could open up, and this could be where the chickens come in and out. So, I don't know. Pretty cool idea. What do you think, Chicken Whisperer? Yeah.
It's a really good idea.
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be...
Because we don't want them just coming in through the door.
All right. Well, like I said, make sure you leave a comment down below letting us know what you think. Do you like the cluck wagon or do you like the frickin' chicken trailer? As always, really appreciate the support. Leave a like, drop a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram under Class Haven Farms. And with that being said, Chicken Whisperer, what did we say? See you on the next one.
Yeah, on the next. No freaking chicken trailer.